I enjoy attending the Mayor's Innovation Project because it allows me as a fairly new mayor of only 14 months to have fellowship not only with mayors from around the country but with professionals who are doing the kind of work that reflect the values of our community in Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill is well known as a progressive source of and forward-thinking source of creating policy solutions to the problems of urban environments, whether it be with affordable housing, transportation, building codes, or stormwater, the whole array. We're a community that is interested in learning the best practices from around the country. We aren't so vain as to believe that we can craft every solution to every problem for our people. And we know that there are people in other cities around the country who are finding innovative approaches to solving these problems and that we know that we can adopt and then lead the way for our state. So Chapel Hill is, while we like to think of ourselves as being the source of new ideas and the leaders of our state and bringing those ideas to our state, we know that they're not all coming from us. And we serve as a vehicle, I believe, to bring great ideas from places like Houston, Dallas, or Salt Lake City, bringing those ideas to Chapel Hill and making it work for Chapel Hill and demonstrating to the rest of our state how they can take a forward-looking approach at solving these kinds of problems. Well, so far this weekend, I've enjoyed learning about even the wonky idea of building codes. From yesterday, we have in our community, we are built out. We are not going to be sprawling into our countryside. We have preservation easements and a rural buffer that we created around our community. So growing in the way that's typical for many communities is just off the table for us. So we have to look at what we already have as redevelopment opportunities, how to make best use of our existing spaces. And while we have some new building, a lot of what's going on in Chapel Hill is reuse of existing space and redevelopment of brownfields. When we're looking at how we can take old buildings that were perhaps built during a time in which we weren't considering energy efficiency or the effect of an employment center on our transit and land use plans. When we had the opportunity to reuse those spaces, we have a new chance to reincorporate those values and those interests. And learning about how to do that with our building codes is a great example. You know, like finding those opportunities when we're going to be reusing a space or expanding or renovating a new space and bringing it in line with the new construction in our community that we already require so much of. So it was a great discussion yesterday about how we can do that, and I think that's going to be an important take home for me this weekend.